Well, at a crossroads on 25 News Now, meteorologist Parker Cox, and we are still tracking Beryl as it slowly inches its way towards our coast here in the crossroads. And in fact, in the last hour that we have just, I was just talking to y'all, it has increased in strength up to 80 miles an hour, and I actually am expecting it to continue increasing in strength only up to about maybe 90, maybe 85 to 90 miles an hour for your maximum wind speeds as we go into the next couple hours. But you can see it is very close, coming very close to our shore right now as we speak. In fact, I'm going to look at the radar here. You can see a little bit better picture. This is a great picture. Look at this incredible hurricane coming our way. This is not very good news for y'all. This is anything like Hurricane Harvey we had in 2017. We're actually not just the latest rainfall totals of the latest computer models are saying actually much. They have a big downward trend in terms of rainfall totals. We're going to look at that in just a second. But looking at your radar, you can see right where the low center is. You can see it's actually trying so hard to form an eye wall right now as we speak. And it might form an eye wall here in the next half hour to an hour by the next time y'all see me give y'all a next update here. But you can see these the outer bands that are coming on shore right now as we speak. Those are what we're going to have to be watching for any kind of tornado activity or any kind of water spout activity that moves onshore and becomes a tornado. And that's why we have a tornado watch in our area. We're going to look at that in just a second as well, because looking at your future radar as we go into the next few hours, you can see that this computer, this is an hour ago that it updated, but you can see that this computer thinks it's going to go a little bit east, and the landfall probably going to be somewhere in the eastern Matagorda Bay, somewhere over there just east of Port O'Connor. But you can see going into, this is 6 a.m. Monday morning right here, and this is just 5 hours away. Let's see, 1 a.m. right now, 5 hours away from now. You can see going all the way into Wharton County and all the way into Matagorda County as well. But by noontime, it's already out of our area, and by the afternoon, look at this, it is completely gone. There might be a couple isolated showers and thunderstorms left over, but the heaviest stuff is going to be all done by noontime, I'm thinking, for today. Looking again at your forecast track here for Beryl, you can see as it makes landfall, it's going to, you just saw it right there on the future radar, going to keep going north-northeasterly on a north-northeasterly track into eastern Texas, and it's going to already be a tropical storm, decrease to a tropical storm status by the time we get into later this afternoon and to early this evening. But like I said, it's still strengthening right now, so it could be a very high-end Category 1 by the time it makes landfall. We're going to look at your wind gust here as we go into the next few hours. As 1 a.m. going to 3 a.m., right around the time I'm thinking of making landfall, somewhere between 2 or 3, maybe even somewhere between 2 or 3:30. But like I said, I'm thinking that the exact center of it is going to be somewhere right around Palacios, honestly, maybe even just a tad bit east of that, maybe about 20, 30 miles or so. But you can see, look at these strong wind gusts that are going to be associated with this hurricane. Look there, see, there's the center of the location I was just rotation I was just talking about. I don't know why the winds are going this way, but you can see we are still getting plenty of strong wind gusts all the way over here. Actually, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think that this computer is underestimating the wind gust. I'm thinking we're going to be seeing all the way along Matagorda Bay. Y'all could be seeing wind gusts up to around maybe even 90 miles an hour, maybe even 100 miles an hour at times, because this is still, like I said, still strengthening. Could be a high-end Category 1. I don't think it's going to be a Category 2, but you know, Beryl strengthened to a Category 5 earlier in the Caribbean, if you remember that correctly, and that was under the Saharan dust. So, but like I said, you can see this center of the low is going to slowly make its way up through our eastern counties, up through Matagorda County and even Wharton County. And by 9 a.m., this is 9 a.m. right here, you can see the winds are starting to slowly die down. Still a bit breezy on our eastern counties here. It's got a 76-mile-an-hour wind gust in the Ganado right there on our computer. But then going into noontime in the afternoon, it is pretty much all said and done. It's going to start quieting down for us in the crossroads. But looking at your warnings and watches right now, you still have your tropical storm warnings. Those are the blue colors that you see right here. And you got your hurricane warnings. That's going to be where you see those hurricane force winds that you just saw right there. And I actually just double checked that. Tropical storm force winds are sustained between 40 miles an hour and 73 miles an hour. And hurricane force winds, Category 1 that is, that's going to be between 74, 75, all the way up to 95 miles an hour, which, like I said, it was sitting at 80 miles an hour sustained. Could ramp up to 85 or maybe even 90, which would be a high-end Category 1, very close to a low-end Category 2. But like I said, you can see that's why we have our hurricane warnings all the way along our coastal counties, and includes Aransas and even all the way into Matagorda Bay, where it's going to make landfall. But they also have those hurricane warnings, and they also have storm surge watches and warnings, because the storm surge is going to be up to 4 to 6 feet anywhere east of, or I guess northeast of Matagorda Bay, going into Matagorda County and even all the way up to Brazoria County as well. That's where your storm surge is going to be. I'm thinking it could be between 4 to 6 feet anywhere southwest of Port Lavaca, Port O'Connor, even down in Seadrift. Y'all could see storm surge between 1 to 3 feet. So not as terrible for y'all. Now, like I said, this isn't Harvey. We're not going to have like 1 foot, 2 foot storm surge. We're not going to have 5 feet of rain dumped in Houston. In fact, we're going to look at your rainfall totals right here. You can see as we go into later this afternoon, this is 3 p.m. Look, this is actually so much better for us. We were thinking this could be between 5 to 10 inches of rain. Now it's looking like real closer to maybe about 5 to 6 inches for the highest rainfall totals. And this is by this afternoon by 3 p.m. But we're going to keep watching this. You can see this is going to add on to the rainfall we've had over the last 24 hours. You can see they've already got along the coastal counties. Y'all have already gotten an inch or 2 inches. You've got a couple areas over here in Matagorda County and Brazoria County. They got 3, 4, and even 5 inches. That red color right there. So very, very dangerous situation unfolding in front of us, especially with for flooding rain that we could see, like I said, you just saw possibly up to 5 inches of rain, especially in your eastern counties. And that's going to really run anywhere east of Highway 77 as we go into the next few hours and into the later morning hours. But we're going to keep on having y'all updated here at Crossroaders every hour on the hour. And also I'll have more updates on the Sunrise Show between 5 to 7 a.m. But until then, please stay safe, stay weather aware, Crossroaders, and have a great rest of your early Monday morning.